The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has today launched the post-election evaluation report of the 2022 general election. The report is an assessment of the election and recommendations that will inform strategies for the next election. During the launch, Iebc Chairman Wafula Chebukati and commissioners were praised by the speakers for upholding the will of the people of Kenya in the 2022 polls. The report comes a day before the terms of Chebukati and two commissioners, that is Abdi, Guliye and Boya Molu, officially ends. Alice Diana attended the launch and filed for us the following report.
With 159 days over after the August 9, 2022 general election, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (Iebc) has today launched the post-election evaluation report for the 2022 polls. The report calls for a candid examination and assessment of what worked and what did not work in last year's polls. It also gives the window to propose recommendations that will inform strategies to be employed in the next electoral cycles. Speaking during the event, Iebc CEO Marjan Hussein Marjan said the report has been done earlier compared to that of the 2017 general election and fresh presidential election to enable early implementation of the recommendations.
So thank you, our stakeholders, for participating in the post-election evaluation. Indeed, your feedback shall inform the electoral processes going forward. The Commission shall review its strategic plan 2020-2024 and develop the 2027 election operations plan based on the findings of the report.
Glad to join the Commission on a future date to assess the findings of this evaluation and after guidance from our end on how we can safeguard elections as a country and ensure that they become a routine process of our democratic heritage and not a matter of life and death as we all know it.
Election Observation Group ELOG National Coordinator Molu Musau called on Iebc to implement the new issues highlighted in the report, while the Registrar of Political Parties Nderitu urged Parliament to look at the gaps and complete the process of amendment of the Election Act early.
ELOG, we launched our report last month. We have other actors who launched their report also a month ago, and others like the EU are still coming on the way. So we hope that all these reports, together with what Iebc has given today, will be able to form the basis of an agenda for electoral reform, and we have a very short window.
So I want to ask Parliament, probably this is the high time, early in the electoral cycle, when we look at those gaps and complete the process of amendment of the Elections Act so that it is completely in harmony with other laws, and then check what is not harmonized properly.
Attorney General Justin Muturi, who was the chief guest, noted that the Office of the Attorney General, in line with its responsibility as principal legal advisor to government and the custodian of the rule of law and public interest, remains ready to support Iebc and other players in effecting law and policy reform.
I wish to assure the Iebc, and indeed all other players in the electoral sector, in the election sector, of an unwavering support, particularly given that elections policy is a function within the Office of the Attorney General. And this office, in line with its responsibilities as the principal legal advisor to government and the custodian of the rule of law and the public interest, will remain ready to support the Iebc and other players in effecting law and policy reform recommendations.
Iebc Chairman Wafula Chebukati noted that during his tenure, the Commission endured relentless fatigue in preparation for election. The post-election evaluation report launched by Chebukati marks his last duty as chairman of Iebc as he exits the Commission on Tuesday, together with Commissioners Professor Abdi, Guliye and Boya Molu.
We are saying as a Commission from the 6 years we have seen, we need men and women who are of integrity, who are impartial, who are ready to serve the country. If you are partisan in nature or if you are sponsored by an individual or political party, that Iebc is not a place for you. You need to be impartial, you need to obey the constitution and the laws of the land, and your respect is only to the constitution, not what an individual says or an authority demands of you.
The 3 IEBC commissioners will be the first to leave office after having served the constitutional 6-year term.
Thank you. Please.
With the post-election evaluation report having been launched today, Kenyans are hoping that the report will play an important role in improving the election process in future. For Hope TV News Watch in Nairobi, I'm Alice Diana.